What's up, Internet? I'm Aries Van Dam. And today's dating horror story is it could almost be a compilation because this happens so often. I don't know what it is. Anyway, I'll just get into the story and tell you what happened and let you make your own conclusions. I was just playing the video game at the bar I go hang out at, and this girl came and she came up to me and started asking me something, and she was like, "Oh, I thought I knew you." I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, you look familiar." And she had been around, so we probably did see each other in the past, but we didn't know each other or anything like that. I didn't even know her name. She didn't know mine. But we started talking, and I got her number, and we made plans. We started talking. We talked on the phone a few times, and we made plans to go out on the 4th of July. We was going to watch horror movies and just hang out. So, which is what she said she wanted to do, because she said she loved horror movies too. So I was like, okay, cool, that's perfect. So I had a feeling that she just felt like maybe she was going to sell out, just because I'm used to it happening all the time, because women are stupid. But she said no. I'm definitely still in, because this was like a call like 3 days out just to make sure. Hey, just making sure. Oh, I'm still into it. I'm definitely coming. Till the next day when she called and canceled because she just thought of something else she wanted to do instead. Yeah, no, that's the whole reason I make plans, so that the person that you're going to do something with, they earmark that as being your time, so they don't go and make other plans. But with women, they're not bright like that. They're not very smart, so they don't understand what making plans are about. I guess they just mean that that's an option. We'll see how we feel on the day. So it looks like I'm going back to my original plan to go to the Orient to find a woman. I'm pretty much done with American women. I'm going to still keep trying to date them for the content, but to be honest with you, it's better that she sold out. She wasn't a real person anyway. If you can't be bothered to do the things you plan on doing with people, you're not a real person. You're a shithead. So it's good, because I don't want to talk to her again. And if she does come up to me and talk to me again, I'm just going to tell her what a bitch I think she is. That's it. Because when you make plans, you're obligated to do that. Especially if it's plans you started. You came up to me, I was just playing a video game. Why would you come up and make plans with me like that just to sell me out? It's insane. It's insane. So this is a really short one. I don't have a lot to put into it. But I did just want to put this one out just because it is going to get me to the topic I'm wanting to talk to, because a lot of women date like this. It's the lowest of priority. You're just an option. That's all you really are. You're an option. On that day, if she feels like, hey, I'm bored, I'll go do that. But chances are she's going to find some reason to cancel on you before the date. These indecisive morons, man, I'm actually glad that she did this, so I didn't waste a lot of time talking to her before I saw that she wasn't a serious person. So now I don't have to waste a lot of time on an idiot. I can just make a video about it, move on to the next idiot. Yeah, it seems like that's just the way things go. It's just constant stupidity. It feels like women still think they're the prize. As funny as that is, they still think they're the prize. Now, a 20-year-old woman, that's a prize. That is a prize. I understand why they think that at 20. What I don't understand is why they're still thinking that around 50, like 40s and stuff. Like, you're not the prize, lady. Yeah, you could keep your bad credit and being overweight and like all the issues you got. You're not a prize anymore. Like a brand new Honda Civic is a prize because it's brand new. But you don't see a lot of game shows giving out, 30-year-old Honda Civics, do you? Why? Because nobody wants them. Get it? So I'm not saying that she's an awful person or anything like that. She might be a wonderful person, but it doesn't matter. She's not a wonderful person to me. If you make plans with me and you cancel with me, we're not friends. We're not going to be doing anything in the future. You're an enemy now. That's I've got friends I did the same shit with. When they start acting like a little teenager, bye. We ain't friends no more. I don't like that. The whole point is you got to be a person that somebody can count on. And if you're not a person someone can count on, then you're not worth a shit. I don't really give a fuck what happens to you at that point. If that's how you are, good. I hope bad shit happens to you. Bye. Like, I get real, like, angry about this one. Because like I said, I had actually complained to the girl we're talking about. I had told her about guys at the bar that I had that same issue with, that you can't count on them for shit. They're not worth anything because you make plans with them and they sell you out. We had talked about that. And she decides that on our first date, she's going to do the same thing. Oh, God. And I'm really curious if there are any intelligent women left. Like, where can I find women who aren't, mentally challenged in that way, to where they actually understand how words work and reality and the way the world, how everything works. Do you think guys are making plans with you because they just needed to be disappointed on the day it happens? What? This is a head scratcher too. They're all head scratchers because women don't make any sense. And when you have sense and you try and figure it out, you end up scratching your head because it doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't. It really doesn't. Thank God for Asia. Peace.